Hey, what's up everyone? Here's my early review for the new family drama MMA fighting movie Warrior, which actually for me just came out on Sunday today, or tonight I should say, because my theater was so cool. It was actually showing an early screening of it at 7 o'clock my time, and I went to go see it, and here's my review. Okay, so let's talk about the story of Warrior, which I was really looking forward to because I love these kind of family drama fighting movies. So let's talk about it. Alright, now the story for Warrior. The story for Warrior follows two brothers. One brother just came back from a 14-year tour in the military, and he's actually a Marine. He just finally comes back and is greeted by his father, or he greets his father actually, who used to be an alcoholic, and they, like, him and his father are really not close. He hates his father really because of a past thing that happened. And he wants him to help him train for a big MMA fighting thing that's going to happen. He wants to get back into the ring. Well, he never was in the ring before, but he wants to get into the ring, win some money, and just beat people up. Now the other brother, because there's two, the other brother is actually going into MMA because he used to be a school teacher. He gets suspended. He wants to go into the MMA fighting tournament for a completely different reason. He wants to pretty much get enough money so he can win his house back, pretty much, because he's about to lose his house because his one of his children, needed a heart transplant or something. They vaguely talk about it. And he needed money, so of course he took out a loan, and they're going to take his house away if he does not get the money back, and he's trying to do that. So these two brothers who haven't seen each other, and of course the father, come together in some way, and it's really powerful. The story in this is fantastic. It really is. I was contemplating on giving the story like a 9.5, but you know what? I'm gonna give the story a 10. It really is. It might be a little, cliched in some ways, like some things happen like in any other fighting movie like this, but it's such a great family drama story. That's not saying everything else is great. I'm just saying the story itself is fantastic. So yeah, story's great. Let's talk about the acting. Of course, you have Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton as the two brothers. Joel Edgerton plays Brandon, who is the family guy who's trying to get his house back, and he's great in the film. He really is. You definitely care for him. He has a great personality. You like him straight off the bat. Tom Hardy's character is the Marine, of course, and he is really, he's a mysterious character. You don't know almost anything about him straight off the bat. Later on you learn a little bit more stuff and you're like, oh, I sympathize with his character a little bit more. In the beginning you don't really, because you don't know who he is. He's just a hard ass, and you like him because he's such a great actor. Tom Hardy in this film is amazing. He is probably the best thing in this film altogether, and he is great in this film. He should at least get a nomination at the awards this year because he did a fantastic job. And of course you have Nick Nolte, who does a great job in this as the father, and he surprised the hell out of me because Nick Nolte hasn't been doing that great recently. I mean, of course, drug problems and stuff, but of course, I don't think he does drugs anymore, but before he did, of course. And in this film he does a fantastic job. He should definitely get an Oscar nominee, maybe Best Supporting Actor. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. I think the acting is fantastic. Everybody else does a great job. Very small supporting roles here and there, but for the most part, acting is very fantastic in this film. I'm gonna give it a 10. There you go. 10 out of 10 for acting. It's 2 10 so far. That's a 20 out of a 40 so far. And let's talk about the action, because there is a lot, and I mean a lot of action in this film. It's MMA, so it's all fist fighting, kickboxing, throwing people, submissions. There is a lot of action in this film, and I will say it is very intense. It really is. You don't know what's going to happen because this is not a true story. This is just a movie, so you're not like, oh, I already know this guy's going to win or this guy's going to win. You don't really know. So you're going into this going, oh, I hope this guy wins, hope this guy wins. Tom Hardy, he has no problem in the ring. So every time he steps in, you know he's going to own people. But Joel Edgerton, of course, he has a little bit more of a problem. He used to be a MMA fighter before. Forgot to mention that, but he hasn't been an MMA fighter for a long time. So when he gets in that ring, he has some trouble. So it's really tense when he's in it. When Tom Hardy's in it, he pretty much owns anybody. So it's really great action. It's very emotional too sometimes, and it's just a great action film. Along with being a great drama, being a great acting film, just everything. It's just a great story. This movie has it all. It really does. I'm going to give the action a 9.5 out of 10. Okay? So, let's go on to the entertainment. The entertainment for this film, I was thoroughly entertained. I say this all the time for when I was really entertained. I was thoroughly entertained throughout the whole movie. The movie itself is about almost 2.5 hours long, and I was not bored at all. It whizzed by, really. And when it whizzes by, that means I'm having a good time, because when it gets to the drama, it does a great job with that. The dialogue is great. You feel for these characters. There's a lot of chemistry, really good chemistry, and you really like these characters. So overall, I'm going to give you the entertainment. I'm going to give it a 10. So, an overall score, I was thinking about this, because I did give one thing a 9.5. I was thinking about this, I really was. Giving my 4th 10 out of 10 this year, but I am going to do it. Giving my 4th 10 out of 10. This year has been great for films, and this is probably one of the first Oscar movies to come out, because this is definitely going to be an Oscar film. If it isn't, I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. I'm burning Oscars down. It's all gone. So there you go. There's my review. Perfect 10 or 40 out of a 40, whatever you want to say. But when it's a perfect score, I'll just say a 10. So definitely check this movie out when it opens up this Friday. Sorry for the little shaky review here and there. I'm really tired. I just got back. It's 11 o'clock and I had a long day. So sorry if I mishmouthed or mishmumbled, whatever the hell that means. But yeah, perfect movie. Definitely go check it out. So anyway, there's my review for Warrior. Go watch it. Thank you and goodbye.